In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the right front CV axle on this Volkswagen TDI Jetta Wagon. This is going to be located on the right side of the vehicle behind the front wheels. Let's get into it. In the back, we're going to pull this cover up. And then there's a cover underneath here. You want to pull that up as well. And you want to find the tool kit that comes with your vehicle for the spare tire. And you're looking for this hook or a hook that looks very similar to that. Grab that. Now take the caps off, just use the hook. Right in the center, pull those off. Using a 17mm socket, we're going to take the lug bolts out. Before I take the last one out, I'm just going to hold the wheel on so it doesn't fall. Grab the wheel, pull it off. I'm going to remove this panel, take these screws out, use a T25 socket. And on the other side as well. And also these, same T25 socket. In the back, there's 3 screws. You want to take those out, use a T30 socket. Pull the panel down. Now just using a trim tool, some clips up here, just pull it out of those clips and it comes right down. Now we're going to take these screws out on the inner fender well, use a T25 socket, take these out. Up there. Those out and grab this piece and slide this off. It comes out. We're going to take this bolt off. We're going to use a 24mm 12-point socket. This one's a little bit rusty, so I'm going to have to hammer this on. Just tap that on. Now I'm going to put some lug bolts, get those started. And just take a pry bar. This is just to prevent the hub from spinning. Flip this over. And loosen this up. There we go. All right, we got that to loosen up. I can pull this off. Pull those out. Pull that out. Now we're going to take these bolts out from underneath. You're going to use a M10 triple square socket. Let's get those started. And when you go to loosen this up, the axle might spin. You want to use a pry bar just to prevent the axle from spinning. And let's go around and loosen them all up first. move the wheel to get this to turn. Those off. Pull those out. Grab this, take this down, slide that down like that. We're going to take these nuts off, use a 16mm socket. Take these off. Down on the lower control arm. Separate this. The axle might fall down a little bit. That's okay. You can pull the axle out of the hub. Just like that. You're just using a tie-down strap. I'm just going to pull this to the side just so it's out of the way. That's good. I take the axle and just pull it right through. Comes right out. Now take the new axle, slide it through. Get that in position right there. That's good. Now loosen the tie down. Move that out of the way. Slip the axle into the wheel bearing, just like that. Pull the control arm down. Try to get the ball joint close. Put the nuts on. Get these started. Now we're going to torque these nuts to 73 foot-pounds. That's good. Now take the new bolts and you can use that spacer or washer from the old one. Get the bolts started. Just rotate this, get that to line up. Now, just to prevent any damage to the boot, I'm just going to take a piece of plastic and I can tighten these down. rotate it 180 degrees. Tighten the other side down. Just kind of tighten it evenly. Just go back to the other side again. Just go back and forth. And tighten them all down. Snug down. Now to prevent the axle from spinning, it's a little bit easier to use a Phillips head screwdriver and just put it in the fin for the brake rotor. Then it's gonna just get held up against the caliper bracket and you can torque those. Now we're gonna torque these bolts to 51 foot-pounds. Torque that, pull that out. And we'll rotate that 180 degrees. I'll torque that one. There. Do the same thing with the rotor. All right, that's good. Now that I got both sides, I'm just going to rotate it and just go in order. Torque them one by one. We already torqued that one, so I'll skip it. On to the next one. And this should be the last one. Let's rotate this one more time. Just gonna double check that. Make sure that's the one. Yep, now they're all torqued. Shield, line this up. And get some of the bolts started, just to hold it up. That's good. Now I'll take the shield underneath, get it lined up, and push it in place. Looks good. Get all the bolts started, and get the bolts started. Snug these down. And the ones on the side, get those started. And get these in and tighten them down. And get these bolts started and tighten these down. And take the bolt, get that started. Snug that down. I'm going to take a couple of the lug studs, get those started. I'm going to use a pry bar just to prevent the hub from spinning. And we'll go to torque this. Put that in between, just like that. We're going to torque this bolt to 147 foot-pounds. And then an additional 180 degrees. If you don't have a torque angle meter, do the best you can. That's good. Pull the bolts out. Take the wheel, get that lined up. The lug bolts, get those started. Snug that down, then you can put the other ones on. It is a little bit easier to do it with the socket. Snug these down. Now we're going to torque the lug bolts to 89 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Go around again, double check. And take the caps and just push those in place. After you're done, you want to put the hook back, go back to your spare tire, find the toolkit, and install it in the toolkit.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.